A society where children are laughing, elders are respected, and the disabled are protected. Isn't this a welfare state which we all dream of? Let's look forward for Korea's this enthusiastic tomorrow, and we can make it together with LX. We are first going to look at how Korea's welfare system is currently. Our welfare budget has increased to 129 trillion won in 2017, which is 3 times more than past 10 years. However, total welfare situation is still low, recording 21st out of 24 OECD countries. Because of the disequilibrium of supply and demand of services, gap between regions and so on, the welfare returns of citizens are not also satisfied. We need tailored welfare policy to solve problems of disequilibrium of regions, low birth rate, and the aging age for all citizens' happiness. Then, how can we make the right policies? For instance, let's say there are 1,000 people living in District A and 200 living in District B, and these 2 districts have equal square measure. If 5 chicken stores are managed fine in District A, then the right number of chicken stores in District B will be 1. But public facilities should not only consider the population or business profits. 1 chicken store in District B can have difficulties in delivery due to the far distance. And just like this, if it takes too much time to get to the child care center or senior citizen center, citizens might probably feel uncomfortable using facilities. So there is something called Scale Index, which is an evaluation method including the distribution of users and the moving distance for them to use the facility. Starbucks, which we all well know, Scale Index is 0.99, 0.71 for police station, and 0.09 for health center. The higher the number is, commercial viability is higher, and the lower the number is, the higher the publicness is. Then, now we will look at Korean facility system scale indexes. By looking at scale index of Senior Welfare Center, Senior Education Center, and Senior Citizen Center in Gangwon Province and Gyeonggi Province, 1.04, 1.10, 0.58 for each, we could find out that these provinces lack senior citizen centers seriously. And this seemed to get worse due to the rapid increase of senior population, especially in Gyeonggi Province. For scale index for Child Care Center in Gyeonggi Province showed that the publicness was higher, with 0.684, which is lower than state's average. And by researching overs and shorts degree of Child Care Center based on scale index, North Jeolla Province, Incheon, Daejeon, and Sejong City comparably have less child care center. In case of disabled people's welfare facilities, the residential facilities and vocational rehabilitation facilities scale index got higher, but regional rehabilitation facilities were getting low. So LX started a small research to solve these kinds of regional welfare imbalance. We marked places where infants live in one region. Most of them lives in newly formed cities. If we mark child care centers on this map, as expected, we can see that there are more child care centers in places where more children live. However, when we tried to find a child care center that is in 15 minutes walking or driving distance, we couldn't find any in District A, B, C, even though there was many children living in these areas. Like this, if we can use various territorial information to research about citizens' lives, we can make a smart policy which can make everyone happy. A welfare state where children are excited, elders are enjoying, and the disabled are comfortable. Smart welfare policy for Korea, where all citizens laugh together. LX will pick the right one for us.